everybody, I'm Greg Sor. Welcome to Skyblock episode 4. Today we're going to build a spider farm so I can finally get to bed. I haven't slept the whole series yet. And then we're going to go start visiting some of these islands that are floating in the sky so we can collect resources like new types of trees or cocoa beans or those sorts of things that we need to keep building out our world. And if time permits, I'm going to build a couple additional farms before we wrap the episode today. So with that, let's get going. Let's get the spider farm going. So I'm building out a little bit because what I'd like to do is build the spider farm away from the existing mob farm. What that will allow us to do is to not have the other mob farm interfere with the production of the spider farm. Now, I don't need much string, so this is going to be a really simple farm. Just a little bit of spawning space and not a lot of complicated ways of collecting or killing the spiders. I'm just going to kill them by hand. But I want to be nice and far away so that I can collect those spiders. I've gone ahead and built the outline of the platform, and this is aligned to the chunk grid again. So F3G, you can see that I've built this right inside of a chunk. So I'm going to keep the grid pattern, but I've skipped a few so that this is nice and far away, and hopefully we don't get as many mobs coming from that farm now that we're considerably further away. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling in this platform, and we'll start talking about how the mob farm is going to shape up. So I was working on building some tools, and I came back and I have left a spawnable block, and we have a spider. So there's some string. That's exciting. I'm going to keep working on this platform now. A moment ago we had a spider spawn, which was pretty exciting. I had to go back and get some tools, and I left a spawnable block by mistake. Well, actually that was why I needed to go get some tools, because I'd done this. And when I walked away, I got a spider. So I know that I'm onto something here. This is a place where the farm is going to go. All right, there we have the platform all built up. And now I have to think a little bit about the layout. So the way this farm is going to work is that it's going to create a spawnable surface that the spiders can spawn on, and a hallway, and it's all going to be nice and dark. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on some of the layout. Okay, so this is the layout of the farm here. So there's going to be a hallway to walk in. So this is going to keep the light from being too intense in here. And then I'm going to build up these platforms here where the spiders will be able to spawn. And I'm going to leave a little tiny gap where I can hit them from. So I'm going to go ahead and build some more of the farm up, and we'll be right back. This is a good view of the spawning platform. So I have this little gap. The spiders shouldn't be able to come out and hit me through that gap. And these are where the spiders are going to spawn. So I've got two nice sized spawning spaces. I'm going to go ahead and button this thing up, and let's see how it works. All right, so I'm just putting some finishing slabs on the roof here. I had to run back and get some more wood, and when I did that, I could hear spiders inside. So I'm optimistic. I think the farm is starting to do the thing it's supposed to do. Just about there. And then we can go in and see what we got. It's pretty exciting. There it is. The roof is now not spawnable. Let's go in and see what the spiders are up to in here. So we got bats, of course. And look, spiders! All right. I can't believe I haven't used a bow yet. All right, we're gonna mine our way in here. Whoop. Ooh, that's the void. Okay, as you can see, I now have 13 strings, so that should be enough to make a bed. So now I'm gonna go ahead and light this thing up because I don't need a whole lot more string than that. So that's plenty of string. So I'm just gonna turn this farm off by putting some torches down. And then let's go make a bed. So that should be 3 blocks of wool. It's kind of primitive looking, but there it is. I should be able to sleep for the first time. It's exciting. Let's go put the bed over by our main living area underneath where the platform used to be. And then we can take a nap. Once I've taken a nap, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go visit some of the outlying islands. Now that's going to be useful because there are resources on those islands that we don't have access to yet. This looks like a good spot for the bed. Why don't we put it here? Maybe I'll put a couple slabs under it, just so that it doesn't look like it's just floating in space here. All right, here we go. Let's nap. Hooray, we napped. So the first island we want to go to is the Birch Island. I just really like the wood. So I'm going to build out there. Also, I'm switching to oak slabs instead of stone slabs. It's just easier for me to get them. I've got the tree farm going pretty good now, and the cobblestone is really grindy until we make something that's a little less lossy. So with that, I will get over to that island. As I was editing the video, I realized I lost the footage of the Birch Island. Onward to the Dark Oak. Alrighty, so that is the second platform. I've got my 4 saplings. Thankfully 4 dropped. I was hoping for maybe an extra one, but 4 will be great. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. And grab my bed, and I'm going to head back with the goodies here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the birch trees going. I've got lots of oak, tons of oak saplings. I'm going to repurpose this for the birch. Take this big tree down. It's going to be a pain. Okay, I think we're ready to go for another one. Maybe jungle next? All right, let's do it. So I got the jungle cut down, waiting for some of the last leaves to despawn on this one. Here is the last island. It is cactus on a floating sand island. That island, as soon as I put a block next to it, is going to fall. It's all going to collapse. So what I'm going to need to do is build a platform out under it. And to do that, yes, I'm going to have to go down a little water column, place some blocks down underneath this. Whoa! Whoa, that wasn't quite where I wanted to go. Yeah, maybe that's as good as it's going to get. Okay. Wish me luck. Oh! All right. Whew. I can breathe now. All right. Now I don't know whether I placed that at the right level or not. Let's see. That can go away. That was unfortunate, but not fatal. All right. I brought ladders, so. Ah, perfect. It's a half slab. All right, time to go. That should be low enough that we can deal with that. All right, off we go. Hooray! Exploration complete. Oh, that's a really satisfying one. All right, let's build this platform. Good news is it's not like I have to catch the leaves, so I don't need to make a really huge platform. All right, that's probably plenty wide. Okay. And I'm going to pop over to my camera account so we get a good view of this thing. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah, I thought the whole thing was going to fall. There we go. Hello. Yes, got it. So as you can see in my hotbar, we have 3 cactus and 26 sand. We can get more sand by building a husk farm over here eventually, but I'm not going to do that today. But 26 sand is really good. That should give us a good start if we want to make a cactus farm or anything like that. And I don't think we need much cactus, so we're in good shape. All right, back to base. All right, I'm back at the base, and I just wanted to show the results of our little trip today. So as you can see from our most recent one, we got 26 sand and 3 cacti. We got spruce, plenty of spruce saplings. I farmed these a little bit. I haven't farmed any of the 2 wide trees, the dark oak or the jungle yet. I will save that for another episode, but those are going to get some farming. We got acacia, we got birch, so we have all the different kinds of woods. That gives us much bigger, much better palette to paint with as far as building platforms and structures and making things look a little more interesting and less uniform like the oak and cobblestone. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of the tree farms, I think, and then I think we're going to wrap it up. this episode, we got string, we made a bed, we went to all of the islands, we collected all the saplings, and I have created the first 2 of the farms. I've got the birch and the oak now in their proper spaces, and I have spruce on the way, which I expect I'll do in the next episode. Anyhow, this is Gregsor, and this has been episode 4 of Skyblock. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in episode 5.